Good evening and welcome to the OARS D-star net. This net meets regularly on Monday night at 8 p.m. on the OARS 444.150 D-star repeater, the W0OAR gateway, and reflector 59 alpha. My name is Wes and my call sign is AE0OC. While this is not an emergency net, anyone at any time that has emergency traffic, please call break. Does anyone have emergency traffic? Please call now. Hearing none, I will move on to announcements. I will be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. And I'm going to warn you all right now, guys, I've been suffering with some sinuses and a bit of a head cold tonight, so I may have to stop and take a little break to sneeze or blow my nose or something, so I'll try to mute the live stream before I do that. In any case, the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also don't have to be a ham to attend. Everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be Saturday, January the 13th. And I know there's been a few things on the email today about that might change, but I think surely we will have it again at least one more time there in January so that everybody can be on the same page. And more to follow. Saturday breakfast with the OARS Club for December will be 7:30 a.m. at the Angus Branch in Monette. There will be an Aries meeting at 7 p.m. on the third Monday of the month at the Monette Police Department. And I highly encourage anyone in the Aries group to come and join us. The OARS Club now has 3 regular nets. The D-star net, Monday at 8 p.m. on 444.150. The 2-meter net, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on 146.970. And the Simplex net, every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. One final announcement, too, is that we will be doing our New Year's Eve net again on New Year's Eve starting at 7 o'clock, and we will get a full lineup, but I do know that it's going to start out on the Springfield 146.640, will be what's normally the tech net on Sunday night. So 7 o'clock on the 6th floor. And this net is now being streamed on the 5.9 Radio YouTube channel. So if you want to see how you sound on the radio, or if you missed part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. Are there any other announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now. All right, not hearing anybody, so let's see if we've got any short time or mobile check-ins out there. Short time or mobiles?
Hotel Lima, W0HL, Dennis in Nevada. Short time, no traffic.
All right. Well, Dennis, I know you said no traffic, but just wanted to say hello, and I hope you're having a good evening tonight, and we're glad to have you check in.
Yeah, thanks, Wes. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of email stuff here I need to get to, and glad I was able to get on the net. I grabbed the wrong microphone, couldn't figure out why you wasn't hearing me, but I finally realized that I wasn't on the right radio. W0HL, thanks for doing the net. Appreciate it.
All right, Dennis, thanks a lot for checking in. And do we have any other short-time or mobile check-ins? Not hearing any, so let's jump right into our net logger check-ins. KF0LZX, Greg, how are you tonight?
Oh, Wes, I'm doing pretty good. Just worked all day in Republic today and got home a little bit ago and showered and ate, so now I'm just sitting here watching a little YouTube and hanging out with the dogs, and that's pretty much it. Did a little boat activation on Sunday, and I guess radio-wise, that's about all I've got. Nothing else going on in my household here in Monette, so I'll turn it back over to Net Control. This is KF0LCX.
All right, Greg, but real quick, why don't you tell us where you went on Sunday and how you did? All right, I guess he got out of here before I got that asked. But anyway, appreciate it, Greg, and thanks for checking in. And we'll move on down to KE6GAE. Dave, how are you tonight?
AE0OC, rest of that. This is KE6GAE. Oh, we're doing all right, Wes. Trying to get through the holidays, and hopefully I'm getting stuff ready so we can get the new D-star repeater up. So hopefully here in the next couple of weeks I can get together with Sean, we can get out and get that installed. And starting to get set up to start working on the website. But I have a feeling it's going to be after the first of the year. I need to try to get through the holidays first. We got too much stuff going on. Other than that, that's about all we got going on, Wes. Thanks for running that. We'll pass it back to Net Control. KE6GAE, back to Net Control.
All right, Dave. Appreciate you checking in. I spent a good part of my day working on some Christmas presents that I was doing some engraving on. And I won't mention what they are because somebody might be listening in on the live stream that I don't want to know about it. So, but in any case, appreciate you checking in, and we'll move on down to KE0MAD. Sean, how are you tonight?
Good evening, Wes, and everybody on that. I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be home and on the radio instead of at work. That's about all I can say. But yeah, I did a quick activation also on Sunday. I went up there around your neck of the woods there at Paris Springs and knocked out 100 and something in about an hour there. And did pretty good. Anyway, not a whole lot going on here. Just sitting here in disbelief how much loss is in coax cable. And, yep, need to do something different about that. Now that I realize how much loss there is, going to have to put up some 7/8 heliax or something. KE0MAD, back to Net Control.
All right, Sean. Yeah, have you gotten a kilo there at the Paris Springs yet? I know you go there quite often.
No, I haven't got a kilo yet. I think I got another 400 to go. I got another, I think, 3 visits over there. I'll have a repeat offender.
All right, well, that's still doable. Might take you a few more months, but you'll probably have both of them before it gets totally warmed up, knowing you. So, anyway, good to know you're putting those gloves and socks to good use, hopefully. So, actually, it was pretty nice. So, I'd say you probably didn't need them. But appreciate the check-in tonight, and we'll move on down to KB0RHA. Rich, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good there, Wes. Hello, everybody on the net. Just put some finishing touches on a dummy load I'm building. One side is 100 watt and the other side is 500 watts. So I put a cooling fan in it to do some temperature sensing. When it gets warm, and the fan will kick on. So put some finishing touches on that thing and got it complete. Other than that, not too much going on. So anyway, 7-3 everybody, back to net control, KB0RHA.
Well, Rich, that sounds like a pretty neat project. Sounds like you've been keeping yourself busy. So appreciate you checking in tonight. And that's the bottom of the net logger list. So let's see who we've got out there on the air. On the air check-ins for the D-star net.
K6RDJ Mobile.
K6RDJ, Richard, how are you tonight?
Well, good evening to you, Wes, and the rest of the net. Not doing too bad tonight. Lyle and myself went to the grandkids' Christmas program over in Quapaw tonight, so they put on a really good show. And I say this jokingly because Lyle was a good little girl. We're going through the light show here at the Monad City Park there. Other than that, not too much going on otherwise. I'm going to be leaving out tonight, going to the truck. First trip out, got to go to Sedalia and then drag that one down to McAllen, Texas. So I get to go play where it's warmer for a change. That being said, back to net, AE0OC, K6RDJ.
All right, Richard. I was just going to say that Dave just posted here on the live stream that you're not coming through the reflector. So do you have your radio on DR mode or whatever it is that the 7100 uses?
I'm on DR. Right now I've just got the Q set to CQ. That could be wrong.
Yeah, put it on user repeater, K0M80.
Stand by one, I'll give it a shot.
Yes, I did. This is KF0TW, trying again, checking in with no comments. Good evening.
Gary, we'll be back with you here in just a second. I'm going to let Richard try to test on his radio and see if he's actually able to get in on the reflector.
Got it.
All right, well, I'm not hearing Richard coming back to us, so Richard, if you do get that thing set up, when we call out for more check-ins, you can call in and we'll give it a try that. So, KF0TW, I know you said no traffic, but just want to wish you well and hope you're having a good evening, and thank you for checking in tonight.
All right, I will make a comment. Yeah, I always run in use reflector or use repeater mode, even if I'm just talking locally. I think that's a good policy. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for running the net, KF0TW.
All right, Gary, thanks for checking in tonight, and we really appreciate it. We'll move on down to KB0NAV Randall, it looks like. Randy, are you with us out there? All right, not hearing anything from Randy, so we'll move on down. We're at the bottom of the list, so do you have any further over-the-air check-ins? Yeah, I heard the repeater beep a couple of times there. Do I have any further check-ins for the OARS D-star net?
Kilo Alpha Zero, Romeo Mike.
Well, there's Bob. KA0 RM. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I don't know why you didn't hear me the first time around. I won't be here tomorrow night. If you're ever going to run that, I got to go to Iowa tomorrow, so at late start. I won't be back till probably 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so somewhere around 3, I imagine. I hope, anyway. We'll just have to see. So much else, well, I just about forgot it. I was in there on the computer and got a bunch of mail there, and I about forgot it. I'll get out here and heard you, so. I was there, Ron. Mike, 73. Take care.
All right, Bob. Thanks for checking in, and have a very safe trip out there and back. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold on you going out that way. So we're back down at the bottom of the list, so looking for some more check-ins. Looking for more check-ins for the OARS D-star net. Anyone want to check in over there? All right, guys. Well, looks like we had a total of 10 check-ins, including the one from Randy that we didn't get to hear from. So we very much appreciate everybody who did check in tonight, and hopefully hear from you all again tomorrow night. I'll be running the 2-meter net, so looking forward to that. This is AE0OC, and I'm going to return this repeater back to normal operation.